Hello and welcome to BAM Studios LEGO News Update. So we're going to make the news update relatively quick today. I'm just going to cover some of the topics about upcoming things on my channel. For example, February the 1st, we'll see the release of Chapter 1, which I have now finished today. And obviously this is the first one to have my friend James in, because it will continue my part as the sort of only other rider from Aima in the series at the moment, and Aima will appear again, done by Joe, seeing as he is basically the main character, but it will be the first appearance of Ugluk, a Yokai leader, which will be played by my friend James. Some of you will probably have heard of James before if you've been with the channel for a long time. And another bit of news that I wanted to cover was the fact that me and James as well, because James is going to probably get involved a lot more now soon, because let's face it, he hasn't done much for a while, but he is on the list of people in the BAM Studios team. Anyway, we are making a collaboration mock. Now, as you know, my channel isn't particularly big for mock making. I haven't really done any mocks, but I have started to do a collaboration with James. Now, I'm not going to show you much of it until the end, but I might show you the odd bit. James already has his medieval village, and has started making a lot of other stuff for it, which I'm not going to go into details of, but he's got a very clever trapdoor, and not trapdoor, hidden door, and also a very clever wall and stuff, and he's done all sorts of stuff, and I've started to work on it as well, obviously. I have my pub and tavern exterior made. I'm going to put all minifigs and stuff in the interior. Well, it's partly made because I made an order of Pig Brick Lego for all the pieces I need to make it, and I got them all and to make this. But you see the frames there, they are meant to have in it these windows, but the only problem is I asked for 8 round 1x1 studs that are in brown, so that I can attach the windows, but what they sent me instead was these 8 of these instead, which honestly isn't very useful. But there you have it. Of course, LEGO have been very good about it. We called them up, and they've just said, yeah, we'll send you the pieces. So, you know, it's no harm done really, other than it's going to delay me slightly. But I am going to start to work on the next bit of the project anyway. Trying to think. We've probably got some more stuff I could cover. Because, you know, otherwise I'm just going to end up making another video, and that would waste time. Also, I've started filming for Chapter 2 already, Chapter 2, with the first real fight in it. Now, I'm not going to give anything away, because if I keep on talking about it, I probably will give something away, because there are some big twists in it, shall we say. And there's actually quite a few smaller twists, but still twists in Chapter 1. So, you know, you just have to wait for it, because of course Chapter 2 will not come out until March, but I also am confirming, I've already started filming Chapter 2, so I'm not going to do it with that, but Chapter 3 and onwards, I'm actually going to be making the stop motions I'm going to be making for Chapter 4 and onwards, and Chapter 3 as well, will all be done using a clay floor. Because, well, I've put a lot of consideration into it, and James, who's still doing his stop motion project when he actually gets a YouTube channel, has decided to put his into clay, and when he showed me some of the reasons, and he actually showed me a video from, there's this really good stop motion channel, Brotherhood Workshop, who do good quality and quite funny stop motions based on LEGO Lord of the Rings. But then he showed me this video about how he made one of them, and it mentions about the advantages of using clay instead of a LEGO baseboard. So I am actually I'm going to say it now, chapter 3 and onwards, it's going to be clay, no Lego board. I'm still going to include as much Lego for the detailing as possible. I may start to do it a bit like, well, you know the Lego games, where all of the like sort of small bits of detail look like they're actually made out of Lego, but then you got all the hilly bits and stuff that are made out of just animated stuff on there. That's sort of what I'm going to do instead of the animated stuff, but clay though. And then the smaller bits of detail are going to look Lego-y, obviously. And then obviously it's going to have all Lego figures still. And yeah, so I'm excited to be doing that. And I may eventually, if I do get enough time, for example, if I do a season break halfway through, just to keep up with myself almost, to keep up with my schedule, then I may also then start to remaster some of the original 3, but for now I just want to keep them how they are. Anyway, what was I going to say? Right, yeah, so that's basically all of my news. If you have any news regarding Lego, or any news really, or any questions, or you know, I'm always open to questions, and nearly everybody who's commented on my video I've actually replied to, like at least more than like 75%. And so I try to stay thinking to my fans, because I ain't got much fans, so I might as well stay loyal to the ones that I have got. And so any questions, any queries about Lego, you know, I use quite a lot of advanced building techniques, and I do have the sources that you need to find out these techniques. So seriously, anybody who has anything to do with Lego, I don't like questions about my personal life, just because my personal life is personal to me. But anything at all, you know, just ask. It's about Lego, you know, it's my specialist subject. So goodbye from all of us here at BAM Studios.